Sometimes pride is your best friend, and sometimes it is your worst enemy. Charles Oliveira's loss to Ilia Topuria kinda teaches us that. Coming into this fight, Charlie Olives and his team should have known better than to bull rush a shorter, explosive KO artist. A guy that all he wants is for you to come forward so he can time that big right hand and knock your ass out. I mean, Charlie Olives isn't known for his great chin in the first place. So why start the fight by bull rushing Ilia Topuria, a shorter fighter that just bulked up to move up a weight class? Why not use kicks just to push Topuria off? Oliveira got some great kicks, good cardio, very good grappling, so many tools to use, and all he did was bull rush Ilia Topuria, get smacked 2-3 times, then try to clinch, and then bull rush Topuria again, and he basically got KO'd running into a fist. Oliveira is known for his aggressive fight style, sure, but with so many tools he possesses, I expected more from Oliveira. Why even give a guy that's yelling for months that he will KO you in the first round? Why even give him that chance? It is already a small mental victory if you prove him wrong and get to the second round. Like, I understand anybody can get knocked out, anybody can get caught, but why? Why just charge your opponent blindly as a taller guy? What other can you expect? Charlie Olives must learn from this. This guy gets dropped in pretty much every other fight he's ever been in. And then he fights like this in the most important fight of his life. That is just bad coaching and fighting. Some guys don't have the ability to be elite striker and elite grapplers. But Oliveira has all these tools. He just needs to fight smarter and be more patient. How often do you see a taller fighter bull rushing a shorter, stocky fighter? Almost never. And there is a good reason for that. Why would you give somebody a chance to knock you out without even working for it? Shorter fighter must earn that space, and Charlie Olives needs to learn this lesson. Oliveira literally chose to fight in an area where Topuria is best at, and he paid the price for it. With just a little patience from Oliveira, good game plan, who knows what could have happened. So what is next for Charles Oliveira after this brutal KO loss? Well, he does find himself in a bit of a weird spot. He has lost to all of the best guys in division, Islam, Arman, Topuria. So he is not getting another title shot anytime soon. And he has beaten almost all other guys ranked lower than him. Matchups with guys like Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker sure sound fun, but are they a real contender fights, or are they just fun matchups for the fans? Since Oliveira is a pretty big name in the sport and still relevant in lightweight division, he should fight Max Holloway again. If Max beats Poirier this month, Max and Oliveira should fight next, maybe. If Oliveira is smart next year. There are many fun matchups for Oliveira out there. Guy's a hell of a fighter, absolutely no doubt there, a real savage. But what are the chances of him getting back to his title? Slim and none, as they say. Sadly for Charlie Olives, more than likely his title days are over. And it will be very hard for Oliveira to keep his spot at top 5 in the upcoming years. Simply put, he takes way too much damage, and while he may beat guys like Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler, he still takes a lot of damage in these fights, and when you fight those elite guys, you can't be known for taking damage, or sooner or later you stop being the hammer and become the nail. Also, we have to keep in mind that this was a brutal finish by Topuria, a very brutal KO. Charles was basically out in the air with that first shot, then Ilia connected with a left hook. Charlie falls down, bangs his head on the mat, and Ilia proceeds to hammer fist him twice while out cold. And this was the first round, both fresh, full power, after a brutal weight cut from Oliveira. This KO will definitely take something out of Oliveira. He should take a year off if his team is smart at all. No sparring, no hard training for at least couple of months. Ideally, after such a heavy KO, you should not be getting punched in the head for at least 6 months, even lightly. But these guys are animals. Oliveira will most likely be sparring in a month or 2. Charlie is now 3-3 in his last 6 fights. He has lost to Arman via split decision, Islam choked him out in the second round, and Topuria KO'd him in the first round. And he has beaten Justin Gaethje, Benil Dariush, and Michael Chandler. So Oliveira just might be world's best gatekeeper right now. As matchups with Islam, Arman, and Ilia just doesn't seem likely Oliveira could beat them, while he could dismantle most of the other guys in lightweight division. A weird spot Oliveira finds himself in. Not a great position, but not a bad one either. Choices for Oliveira would be to take some time off and try to take a good matchup with a big name in lightweight division, such as maybe Justin Gaethje or Max Holloway next year. A bad decision will be if he tries to fight again this year as after such a brutal KO, and in age of 35, it is only a matter of time. How many more big shots can you take, and how many more hard fights can you take?